Pentagon redirected pandemic funds to defense contractors to the tune of $1 billion. Again, just another example of why the military also needs to be defunded. The United States, if you don't know, spends more than the next 10 countries combined on its bloated, disgusting military budget that is used to uphold the U.S. empire, and it only benefits these defense contractors. It's not keeping the U.S. any safer, and all it's doing is creating more hostilities from all the bombs we drop, all the places we destroy, etc. So this is from The Hill.
The Pentagon redirected most of its $1 billion in pandemic funding to defense contractors who exchanged the money for jet engine parts, body armor,
Jesus
uniforms,
Christ.
and other military needs, the Washington Post reported on Tuesday. The CARES Act, passed by Congress in March, granted the Department of Defense $1 billion to both prevent and get ready to respond to the coronavirus. But the Post reported that in the weeks that followed, hundreds of millions of the taxpayer money was instead utilized to obtain military supplies.
Yeah, because they already have enough fucking bullshit. Jesus Christ. Just the priorities in the U.S. are so out of whack unless you are part of the oligarch capitalist owner class. Because if you're not, our government isn't doing anything to help your material conditions. And again, the CARES Act was just a huge giveaway to these massive corporations, a huge redistribution of wealth to the top. Again, I mean, meanwhile, U.S. health officials are still requesting funding for pandemic response, including $6 billion for states to make vaccines available when they're developed and to address a shortage of N95 masks for hospitals. And yet, Pentagon just pissed away and another $1 billion on shit that they weren't supposed to. And what is it? They've never actually done a full accounting of the Pentagon, and there's been basically trillions of dollars of money that is unaccounted for by them. It's disgusting. It's just a huge fucking boondoggle. And again, it's not making me or you safer. All it's doing is padding the bottom line of Boeing, Lockheed Martin, Halliburton, etc. I mean, Jesus Christ. But then, so the Department of Defense spokesperson said the CARES Act did not restrict the funding to medical resources, and certain defense spending was appropriate as long as they addressed COVID-related impacts in the industrial base. Law set forth no limitation requiring use only in medical supply industrial base, she said. Oh, Jesus Christ. Again, the fucking CARES Act was a big fucking shit sandwich. What people got, the one-time means-tested $1,200 check if you're lucky, and expanded unemployment benefits, while these huge, massive corporations and industries, Wall Street, etc., got literally trillions of dollars and more or less interest-free money or bailouts from the U.S. government, and have continued to do so basically while the working class is suffering through the greatest, economic crisis this country has faced since the Great Depression. America's a failed state by design, unless you're part of the owner capitalist class, and we're all taught in school that if you work real hard and you pull yourself up by the bootstraps, well, one day you could be a billionaire too. They want everybody to buy into that bullshit narrative so they can, just drudge on by every day for shitty wages, no universal health care, no tuition-free college, no paid paternal, maternal leave, etc. It's disgusting. Defund the military.